Let's get out of here. Where's the door? Where's the door? It's over here. There's the door. Send me. And yes.
Who has killed my children? What degenerate gang of troglodytes has dared harm those under my protection? The children of the new citadel are inviolate. Those who touch them will be destroyed. Well,
Before we go to Rhodia,
how can I share my golden future with you? You all turn against me like this. You will tell me who did this. You will bring them to me. They will be punished. Riches beyond your wildest dreams will be granted to any who tell me their names. They must be punished.
alright, let's see. Assault the old lady, the bad news. Let me get something for trouble. Oh, thank you. What'd you give me? Just logbooks? You know what? Okay, that's it. I think. And if there's anything, it's gonna be on Roy. Not Roy, Earl. Not Earl, Bart. Let's go to Rhodia. So I've heard that California is just as long as Arizona.
I ain't never paid to get in a Rhodia before.
Rules have changed, old man. Now that the right honorable enormous old biggin is in charge.
I didn't vote for an enormous.
Voting. Now pay up. 6 bullets per person.
He said voting. Listen here, girlie. I don't have to.
Paid in full. Now who's next?
Well, Ralphie, it's your time to shine again. A merchant.
Some sort of toll to get in?
I mean, Ralphie, you're gonna be, engaging.
Inhuman, altered, creepy, just like me.
Drake of the female variety. She looks like a sanity. Or something she traded away. Or a skinning knife.
Stop right there, strangers. If you want to get into Rhodia, jewel of the LA wetlands, and home of the world-famous Rhodia Towers, you gotta donate to the Rhodia Security Bullet Fund. 6 bullets per person.
What can you tell me about
This
Rhodia?
place was a real shithole till we brought our civilizing influence. Now it's a jewel.
You have
People
towers.
go for miles
Dirt
around
and
to see
dust
them
out of
towers. No idea why. They don't do anything. Even the old transmitter that turned them into radio towers don't work anymore. Good for hanging out the laundry though, ain't it, boys?
Is a donation
It's a
mandatory?
suggested donation.
right. Yeah.
We suggest you donate, or we beat the shit out of you. Ain't that right, boys? You don't
Don't
want to
pay.
give us any bullets? Well, let us give you some.
I don't know who's who. Okay, then you're after. Should have got you closer. You know, I can do that. It's fine. Rose, you're not gonna have you do that anyway, so good job.
Children.
He lived though. See what you do. Alright, not bad.
Copy, Ranger Team Echo. This is Santa Fe Base, over. Echo 1. Congratulations, Echo.
You know what? That's fine. A silencer? Can you even go in this? I can. Alright, that's pretty good. Ralphie's fine. What did you find? Another AK? We could. It's not as good though. It's a different AK. Alright, never mind. Did jump change AK? Even with the suppy, but I think we're okay. Put on the MP5 probably. I don't think I need to do it. Aren't you at 10? You are, it's not 100%. Well then. Oh. Ooh. Are you in cover? It would be really helpful to know. That's not covered, but that is. Okay, you can't get anywhere meaningful, so I'm just gonna pull you here. There you go. I'm gonna have you bed in it. Okay. If you're over here. I just didn't know that was combat here. That's my bad. You're a fool. Oh, let's go. People too close to you, I'm guessing? Alright. You can move 3. Do we not got pokey? That sounded so good. Best I would have didn't go deaf by hearing it. Blast him. Missed again. There you go. Hide. Ralphie. Pull you back. Pull you back. That's totally fine. Help out my boy to the side here. Thank you for the crit. Toby. Man's so speedy. He's so speedy. I wanted to make sure he died, that's all. Read the ammo to shoot 8. Good job.
Looks like it might have been a lovely town once.
Copy. Echo, congratulations, Echo.
How much you can do is there? You were doing your dialogues options. You did that. Commit. You get 11, finish out outdoorsman, and then just skip. And Ralphie, you wanna squat up? I'm gonna say that's good. Wait, no, you're a sniper. Have you go over here. Never know how good this actually works. You can go here. Pull you back over to this car. Roy? I don't know, you can sit here. Fart. Squat up here as well. Rose, I don't know.
General announcement,
I
everybody.
cannot pull you here.
Just got a big order in from New Washington. Everybody will be working double shifts until it ships. Thanks.
You know what? That's fine. I kind of rather Rose can walk in front of people sometimes. You know what? Give me 2 seconds. Just 2 seconds is all I'm gonna be. Don't you dare move. Toby, I'm not worried about. These men have to go. Don't him. He's not going for a while though. You can just riddle this man, to be honest. You know what? This is gonna be... I don't know how much HP... They have 204? Just like one shot needs to do more... Wow, how about armor? How does that work? Armor piercing is 5. You know what? Let's do it. Alright, they all hit for 50. It was 156. Hit for 216. Maybe he has more because he's melee. He's not going for a while, and you're not going for a while. Okay, so one of these two are going next after... This burst down this man. He's not going for a while either. Alright, so one of the other two are going next. I'd rather you just get whatever high chance you can do. To be honest. If you can kill this man right here, I think you need a crit though. Good job. Ralphie, you know what? You saved me a turn? Thank you, sir.
I think I'm getting the hang of this ranger business.
That's not bad. Grandma with the Glock 17. And if you could, you can't really. Let's go ahead and reduce his armor, I guess. That's fine. You can just pop that, man. This selfie is so good. We should put the other selfie on too. Didn't we see one somewhere? Mary Von Grass. Alright, hold on, I'm gonna get my light on. Alright. That an iron helmet? What? I think it was just like fake junk. Alright, leveled up.
Congratulations, Echo 1.
3 skill points. Okay. Can you do anything? You can do blunt weapons. I mean, what else can you do? You're done. Someone needs to do lockpicking. I'd rather not be you because your intelligence is... So... Someone else with surgeon, I guess? You can do that? In case Rose goes down. That's the only thing I can think of where... I want to have... who else here has high end? You do? Unless Roy's. He has 4. Alright, I'm probably going to make you be your next lockpicker. You already have a point in it anyway, so why not? There we go. I'm not worried about mechanical repair. To be honest. Honestly, I think it's pretty much just like smooth sailing from here. Well, after we get a fire with the AK, and this man with the other the SVD, where we're set. Let's go see what the mayor's doing.
Turn you into his slave. The future he envisions will never happen.
Did all their arms fall off?
He will never rule it.
And we're a crack shot.
For I and my
Oh,
children,
dude.
Truman wants to enslave humanity. I want to save humanity. In my future, humans will be perfect beings. Immortal, invulnerable gods with believe in
I see him.
Dubin's future, humanity needs fuel for his forges.
He's so
Bring
quiet.
him no offering. Worship not at his altar. He is a false god, and I, Matthias, shall cast him down.
Burnt by the sun, bloodied and bruised by past violence, and locked in a cage several sizes too small, but somehow he's still
Please
smiling.
excuse my unfortunate state, strangers. My new constituents are practical jokers.
You're the mayor of Rodeo?
Well, I believe I'm the former mayor now. I really did try to do something for this town. It was just the wrong thing.
Who are the new constituents?
The, leather jerks. Thinking back on it, their name really should have tipped me off.
The Jerks is their name?
Indeed, that's what they call themselves. I wouldn't think of calling them that as a pejorative. I hired these, jerks to help us after we had some trouble with the children of the Citadel. Well, we are certainly secure now, indeed. The jerks have secured my house for their headquarters and our towers for their fortress. I have never felt more secured.
Speaking of help, do you need any?
Me? Oh, heavens no, I'm fine. Plenty more contemplating to do. But if you wanted to help the town, you might ask my old constituents. They'd probably love some help getting rid of my new constituents.
Constituents? Old constituents? Which of your old constituents
Well,
need help?
let's see. There's Ulrich at the saloon,
Oh my god.
Dr. Horchata at the clinic, Mr. Gecko at the bank, and not to mention my poor son.
Sorry, Rachada? That a brand of,
I'd
like,
also see how
habanero
things
sauce?
are in Limbo Town, where most of our farmers live. I was about to call for an investigation of a sickness that has swept through the townsfolk there, but I didn't get the chance before the jerks so kindly gave me this time to reflect.
You haven't got any cat litter for sale around
Now,
here,
why
have you?
would hard-bitten adventurers such as yourself want cat litter? Oh, yes, for radiation poisoning, right. Yes, I've heard that. Well, Dr. Horchata might have some on hand, but other than that, I couldn't say.
Why are you caged up like
Caged
that?
is a strong word. I prefer enjoying enforced contemplation. And as the mayor and the man who invited these, leather jerks into our fair city, I have many sins to contemplate. So I try not to look on my situation in a negative way. Indeed, I believe it's doing me a power of good.
Who are the children of the Citadel?
Strange, half-mechanical cultists from the south. They claimed we had reneged on a trade agreement with their leader Matthias and were only taking what was owed to them. But they wanted the whole town. That's why I called in the jerks. Siths were raiding our produce shipments and storming our walls. Maybe I should have asked the Mannerites instead. But that Mr. Manners just rubs me the wrong way somehow.
What's Ulrich's problem?
He's been getting a lot of business from the jerks since they came to town, but it's not really business if they don't pay, is it?
How can we help Dr. Horchata?
He's been searching for the cause of the sickness that's killed a quarter of our town. I'm sure he would welcome any help you could give him.
What's happening with Gecko?
Last I saw,
Mr. Gecko.
Mr. Gecko was deep in conversation with the leaders of the jerks. Well, I had one of those conversations with him, and I ended up here, so I don't care to think what may have happened to him.
Your son is in
Yes.
trouble?
I fear the jerks are torturing him. You see, now that I've become the mayor, he's taken over the family business, our distillery. The jerks have taken quite an interest in learning our old family recipe for tequila, and I'm very much afraid they're trying to beat it out of poor Chris. If you could see your way clear to rescuing him, I would be very much obliged.
Tell me more about Limbo
Well, that's
Town.
where all the folks who farm in the crater live. Old man Dante has the biggest spread over there, but it's a big community. I'm sure quite a few of them could use your help.
What do you know about
Only
Matthias?
what I hear on the radio. Always promising everybody a better life of peace and prosperity, but he seems more interested in war and conquest. I wish he'd go away.
You don't like the Manorites?
They're very polite, but that's not the same as nice, is it?
What do you know about the
Some
sickness?
sort of parasite, the doctor says. Worms in the belly, highly unpleasant. He doesn't know where it's coming from.
Worms in the belly? You in distillery?
Indeed, the Von Grass Distillery, home of the hard-boiled tequila. We're one of the largest distilleries in the LA wetlands, but the jerks seem to want to enlarge it still more and convert all our farmland to agave production to supply it. A ridiculous notion. What would we all eat?
Did they torture you for the recipe?
Yes, but I don't know it. I always left the running of the distillery to my employees, much more interested in politics. Chris, on the other hand, is very hands-on. Learned the business at the knee of my old foreman, Ernesto, before he passed away. In fact, the only place that recipe exists, other than in Chris's head, is in Chris's safe deposit box in the bank. And these days, I'm not sure that's the safest place for it. Listen, you look trustworthy. If you wouldn't mind doing me a personal favor, if you save Chris, could you ask him to take the tequila recipe out of the bank and give it to you for safekeeping? Or if you somehow find your way into the bank, could get it and hold on to it for me until I'm out of this cage, I promise, I will make it worth your while.
How do you know we're trustworthy?
You're right. I don't have a very good track record on that, do I? I mean, I thought the leather jerks were trustworthy. But, well, I just like the cut of your collective jibs, so I'm gonna go with my gut, and hope I got it right this time.
How worth it?
Well, I am the richest man in Rhodia. At least I was. And I probably still will be if you get rid of the jerks as soon as possible. The longer they're in power, the more time they have to spin my scrap, so maybe you should hurry along. Come back anytime. I'll just be hanging.
Come back anytime.
Someone should get him down.
Is lying to you, Los Angeles. He says, I will enslave you and he will save you. It is he who is the slaver. He promises you everlasting life as a perfected human. What he means is everlasting slavery. He will
I really wish there was a better way to see upcoming combat.
never allow you free will.
I love the game, but it's definitely like outdated. Look, there's a guy right there. I didn't even see him.
Forever.
Pimp.
I don't
Dorman.
want to enslave you. I want to destroy you. But at least you will have your
He's the guy inside.
until your
See no thug.
doom comes upon you. Don't let Matthias.
Sorry, Matthias. That's not Matthias. That's the Durandal or whatever his name is. Who's going? You are? Okay, you're good. Drop that man. Drop the other one too if you can. I would appreciate it. I know that's totally fine. You can, I'm gonna have you get up here. When's he going? He's not going for a while. Bart can get the kill. Jill. Bart, I'm gonna have you get right up here. And blast that man in the face. Good job. Alright, there's still more inside.
Copy, Ranger.
Scarium.
Echo 1. Congratulations, Echo.
Perk point, con. Sniper. It can go up. That's fantastic. How much more? It's going to be a 6% chance to hit. That's fantastic. Moving up to 90. I believe we have 84 in certain situations. You can grab Watchman, sure. What is the skill tree for the sniper anyway? It is Watchman focus. Okay. Honestly, I didn't really remember. That's great to put on. I'm not gonna worry about it right now.
This place looks sketchy.
You know what? I tried.
Scary.
You have a shotgun? Herbie, no. E-jam! This is a hard spot. You might just shoot Herbie, I don't know. Can you burst? You can burst somebody. I think you're going next. You won't get the kill unless they both crit. Even then, yeah, it was tough. You were not going next, that was a teammate. You gotta pull back Herbie and just get him to crouch, I think. I don't know. Is Pat the axe a melee guy? Maybe he made my job easier. He whipped! How much AP do you have, sir? I shouldn't have taken this shot. That's my bad. I'd like to get you to shoot the nerd. This is 2. Crouch, and then knock out this man if you can. Not enough AP. That's right. Went down to 6. We went down to 6. You know what? Just pass your turn. Alright, this is just a bad spot. I might just pull back. Or I'm just gonna have you. You can't really move this. Go ahead and do this. I'm gonna pull them out and see if I can just get a. What's Herbie going? Oh my god. Have them come out to us, because this is a bad spot. Sorry, there's another way out. No? He's lost. Alright, Thug. He crouched, going behind the bar, and then he's going out front of the bar. It's a very awkward spot, that's all. Pull you out here, because you were in a bad spot. Rose? Can I pull you behind this wall right here? I'm not really worried. I cannot. Okay. You know what? I don't want to have them ambush, because they're going to just shoot each other. Unless you want to come over here, crouch and ambush. Even then, I don't know. Brother, you're at a horrible spot as well. It's just a very difficult thing. I'm just going to move you here. You get shot, you get shot. It's no Thug. He's blocking the door. Are you jammed again? Alright. So change of plans here. You tap this man. Good job. Then, see this man over here? Go find him. Tap this man. You can't get out here. But you can shoot Rose, you know, that's totally fine. You can't do anything. Everyone just gather up. Hit him. You hit him again. 101 damage. I was running back. Not what I wanted. Look at the computer calculate. Excanium? Dude, I don't even know what to do with you. Literally no idea. I don't know. Pop to do it for 100. Then you cost how much to throw an 8-6? Don't bother moving, you're fine. Not going for you anyway, apparently. Alright, you can't get it past these guys because you want to do an overhand throw. So you know what? Pull back this and just burst. This man right here. Knocked one. Who's this? Fire? I mean, you have 100%. You have 100%, I believe in you. Good job. You just blew across. You blew your mole man away, but that door got shredded. I think. That was very dangerous. You have eyes now, apparently. But not on them. Okay, that works. Rose, not much for you to do. So you know what? Is he there for me? He's dazed. Where are we going next? You know what? Let's not risk it. I'm just gonna pull you back. You were hit pretty hard. You were going next. I was not gonna shoot you, so don't shoot Rose. See if you can jam a third time. Or you gonna do that as well. Alright, goodbye. One more time. You can just blast this dude right here. You didn't get the kill? That's totally understandable. I'd like for you to kill this man. You didn't? I didn't think you would, to be honest. I'm glad you even did damage. Burst him. Good job. He's coming out. Nobody took the spot. You got this, man. You can't see this guy? Or yes, you can. Hold on. Good job. And the other guy. Fantastic. Herbie. Yeah, we're gonna get a couple levels, I think. Roy, definitely. Can only see this man. Yeah. Still hit him. Okay with that. Only one level? I thought Roy, not Roy. Ralphie would level up as well, but that's fine. Not sweating it. Level him up.
Congratulations, Echo.
What do you got here, Ralphie? A perk point, huh? Maybe it's just base armor. Do you even have that? You don't have that yet. That's also pretty good. I'm gonna give you armor though. I could just, you know, buy armor too, but what do I do with you? You do not want to be a blade dancer. Blade weapon guy. Save cracking? Sure. I guess. It's something. No one has that yet.
Welcome,
Oh, hi.
strangers.
Ehrlich, how do you do? Beneath the mop of graying hair, the round face of a born bartender smiles at you and looks unusually at the
Get a
other
drink?
jokes.
Or do you want some of that nastiness those leather jerks are selling in my back room?
What do you think
That
about the?
damn
You know about the
fool of a
jerks?
mayor hired them to save our town from some synths. Now we need saving from them. Their leaders, O'Biggin and his lieutenant, Dangler, decided that keeping the peace meant keeping a piece of every damn thing he could get his hands on. Come again, strangers.
Before we continue,
please.
I thought I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna take like 2 minutes to get something to drink and stuff. So give me a quick save, and we'll do more.